Today we are moving to the sixth lecture, second last lecture of polymer chemistry. So now we are to study the synthetic polymer, that is urea formaldehyde resin. Listen students, monomers are urea and formaldehyde. When we have urea and formaldehyde, during first step addition of formaldehyde over urea to give a reaction intermediate NH. This carbon comes over here containing two hydrogens and OH. It is intermediate. So intermediate formed during preparation when n number of this intermediate undergo condensation polymerization polymerization, there will be release of large number of water molecules to give a thermostatic polymer called urea formaldehyde resin. Now we are moving to the next, first of all uses. So it is superior to the bakelite as it is colorless, and it is used in making of laminates like formica, kitchenwares, and also used as adhesive, as a glue. Now we have next melamine formaldehyde resin. So beta, note this, we have monomers it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It has 2, 4, 6 triamino, 2, 4, 6 triamino, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5 triazine. Now during first step, when it reacts with formaldehyde, so hydrogen comes over here and carbon to give again an intermediate So it will be NHCHHOH. So NHCHHOH, rest will remain as such. So it will be formed as reaction intermediate when it is intermediate when large number of this intermediate undergoes condensation polymerization. So undergoes condensation polymerization there will be release of large number of water molecules to give a three-dimensional cross-linked thermosetting polymer, which is mainly used for making of unbreakable crockery. So any article which does not undergo any type of the breakdown when it is fallen from a considerable height. So that is the used for making of mainly making for unbreakable crockery. So listen students, very important, आप अपने घर में कोई भी अनब्रेकेबल क्रॉकरी वाला, चाहे वो आपके पास कोई बॉल है, चाहे वो कोई क्वार्टर प्लेट है, फुल प्लेट है, उसकी बैक साइड के ऊपर जाके देखना, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम लिखा होता है मेलामाइन, बिकॉज इट इज मेड अप ऑफ मेलामाइन. इट इज द मेलामाइन फॉर्मल्डिहाइड रेजिन, दैट्स व्हाई written over there melamine. And having composition important, monomer of melamine are 2,4,6 triamino, 1,3,5 triazine and formaldehyde. First of all, they react to give an intermediate when large number of intermediate undergo the condensation polymerization. So a plastic like thermosetting polymer is formed called melamine formaldehyde resin. Now we are moving to the next topic, that is rubbers. So rubbers are elastomers where force of attraction are very weak. So weakest intermolecular forces of attraction वाले जो हमारे पास substances हैं वो rubbers, जो कि example of elastomers में आते हैं. Now we are moving to the next topic of this chapter, that is rubbers. So these are examples of elastomers. So first of all, keep this point in your mind. In case of rubbers or elastomers, there is existence of weakest intermolecular forces between polymeric chains. These are further of two types, that is natural and synthetic. So natural, it is the polymer of isoprene, where isoprene is 2-methyl buta-1,3-diene, and this type of rubber is obtained from rubber tree. Now we are starting with your natural rubber, where important monomer is 2-methyl buta-1,3-diene, also known as isoprene. When N molecule of methyl buta-1,3-diene subjected to addition polymerization, so this double bond comes over here and this shift to here to give natural rubber. And keep this in your mind, natural rubber is considered to be a cis form. आप लोगों को मालूम है कि C डबल बॉन्ड C रोटेशन रिस्ट्रिक्टेड पोर्शन के अराउंड अगर सेम ग्रुप्स सेम साइड पे लगे हैं, इट इज सेड टू बी ए सिस फॉर्म. एंड अगर सेम ग्रुप ऑपोजिट साइड पे लगे हैं, इट इज सेड टू बी ए ट्रांसफॉर्म. लिसन स्टूडेंट्स, सो अगर तो सिस फॉर्म है वो हमारे पास नेचुरल रबर है. यही रबर को जब हम लेबोरेटरी में या इंडस्ट्रीज में बनाते हैं तो वो सिस फॉर्म नहीं, वो ट्रांसफॉर्म बनती है ड्यू टू इट्स मोर स्टेबिलिटी. सो ट्रांसफॉर्म जिसको हम कहते हैं, इट इज gutta percha. Gutta percha is the synthetic transform of isoprene rubber. अब आपको ये क्लियर करना जरूरी है कि how we are saying it is a cis form. Listen, बड़े आराम से ध्यान से इस चीज को देखो कि ये मैंने पॉलीमेरिक चेन ऑफ नेचुरल रबर बनाई है, जिसमें देखो बेटा CH2 and CH2 both are attached on same side like this. Similarly फिर से देखो, अगर C डबल बॉन्ड C के अराउंड ये वाला CH2 ये वाला CH2 सेम साइड पे है, so it is said to be a cis form. That's why it is called a cis form. अगर इसी को लेबोरेटरी में बनाएंगे तो बेटा इसमें क्या होगा, H इधर आ जाएगा, CH2 ऊपर चला जाएगा, ये दोनों ऑपोजिट बनेंगे. That is called gutta percha. Last lecture में समझाऊंगा. Now its uses for making shoe sole, waterproof coats, golf balls. पर बेटा जो नेचुरल रबर है इसकी इलास्टिसिटी इसकी उतनी अच्छी नहीं होती. So just to improve its physical properties like elasticity, like इट्स वेयरिंग एंड टेयरिंग प्रॉपर्टी, कि जब कभी भी कोई भी रबर को हम ज्यादा देर तक सनलाइट में या रेनी सीजन में बाहर ही रहने देंगे, आप देखोगे अगर अच्छी क्वालिटी की रबर नहीं होगी उसके ऊपर कुछ टीयर्स आ जाते हैं. पर अगर हम रबर को वल्केनाइज कर लेंगे तो बेटा उससे एक तो इलास्टिसिटी इसकी इंप्रूव हो जाएगी, सेकेंड wearing and tearing, मतलब to resist the chemical decomposition in presence of sunlight as well as in moisture. Now what do you mean by the vulcanization of rubber? Beta, just to improve the physical properties of a rubber, so we heat natural rubber with sulfur in presence of carbon black and zinc oxide. Note करो, where sulfur is used to improve the elasticity, where carbon black as well as zinc oxide is used to improve the bearing and tearing properties of rubber. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, सिमिलरली यही मोनोमर को मैं बार बार लिख रहा हूं, एक बार यहां पे देखो, एक बार वहां पे देखो, CH2 CH2 CCH3 डबल बॉन्ड CH2, इसी को रिपीट करने लगा हूं। फिर मैं यहां पे CH2 CH3। सो जब कभी भी मैं इसी चीज को दोबारा से लिखूंगा फिर से कि वी हैव CH2 CH3 CH2 CH3 सेम ही चीज को मैं फिर लिख रहा हूं। लिसन बेटा, ध्यान से इस चीज को देखो, जहां पे भी CH2 था वहां से एक एक H जाके वहां पे सल्फर क्रॉस रिंग्स आ जाएंगी। सो दीज आर मेनली रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर elastic nature of this polymer and is said to be vulcanized rubber containing sulfur cross rings. So these cross rings are mainly responsible to increase the elastic strength or to resist the adverse conditions like high temperature or moisture in surrounding. Uses for making of rubber bands, rubber gloves, tubes, tires of your vehicles. Now we are moving to the next, synthetic. These are the man-made. So these are the laboratory-made polymers. Oldest synthetic rubber we have the neoprene rubber, another we have thiocol, and recently synthesized rubbers we have the Buna S and ABS rubber. We are starting the first, that is the synthetic rubber, or is also known as chloroprene rubber, because its monomer is chloroprene, which is prepared in a laboratory by. So when 2-chloro-buta-1,3-diene, also known as chloroprene, undergoes the addition polymerization, there will be formation of oldest synthetic rubber called neoprene rubber or synthetic rubber. Which is used for making of automobile and refrigerator parts and electrical insulators. So now we are moving to the thiopol rubber. So next, synthetic rubber. Thiopol rubber where note karo monomer are ethylene chloride and sodium polysulfide. So we are writing X over here. So during preparation of our polymer, we are using simple sodium polysulfide, that is the sodium disulfide. So when large number of ethylene chloride and sodium disulfide undergo a condensation reaction, a polymer having composition like this is said to be thiopol rubber. Thiopol rubber. So these are used for making of tank lining, that is the inner surface of the tanks. So engine gaskets, and is used as a rocket fuel. When it is mixed with an oxidizing agent, it is used as a rocket propellant. We are moving to the next. It is Buna N rubber, where Bu stands for butadiene, Ne stands for sodium, used as polymerizing agent, and S stands for styrene. So when large number of butadiene and styrene undergoes addition polymerization, in presence of sodium metal, so an addition polymer in form of a synthetic rubber is formed, called Buna S rubber, where vulcanized Buna S rubber becomes resistant to wearing and tearing, so used for making of tires. Now we are moving to the next. It is the Buna N. It is butadiene. Bu stands for butadiene, Ne for sodium, is a acrylonitrile, is also known as GRA rubber, is a general purpose acrylonitrile rubber. Similarly, it is also known as GRS, is general purpose styrene rubber. Now, when we have large number of butadiene and as a result of an addition, polymerization, we will get a new elastomer called Buna and rubber. It is mainly used for making of fuel tanks. Now we are moving to the next and the last recently synthesized rubber, ABS, means acrylonitrile, when large number of acrylonitrile, large number of butadiene and large number of styrene are subjected to addition, polymerization. So another synthetic rubber will be formed, that will be acrylonitrile butadiene styrene rubber, which is mainly used for making of tires and conveyor belts. So with this we are finished with your elastomers, that is rubbers. These are of two types, natural and synthetic. So natural we have studied is isoprene rubber, synthetic we have neoprene rubber, thiocol rubber, we have Buna S, Buna N and ABS rubber. Thank you very much.